Hello, online biologists, and welcome to week 6 of our BIOL11 course. So this week we don't have class because of the Monday holiday, and just like last time, I know it's kind of a drag because we missed class, but yet the class we still have to continue on with the syllabus, and that means making sure that you guys are on top of your week's assignments and the things that you have to get through. So this week, one of the big things that you're doing, of course, is finishing up your mate selection project in your small groups. I know some of you have reached out to me saying it's difficult working in small groups and you don't really like it, or you're not comfortable working with other people. But remember, that's a very important part of this course, is working in small groups. So you have to try to make that effort to reach out to your group mates. That includes people who maybe don't feel comfortable normally working in groups. Make the effort to reach out to your group mates, and also the other members of the group. If there's somebody who seems to be maybe lagging behind or hard to reach, still be patient, try to be encouraging to them, because you guys are all in this together, and I know you can do a really good job if you each do your individual parts of it. Okay, so with that said, this week you should be doing your study and getting your project written up by the end of the week. It's due Sunday night. But at the same time, this week we're moving ahead with our unit on cell division. And so the reading this week is textbook chapters 5, sections 1 through 5:10. And we're going to be talking a lot about the differences between mitosis, that is how normal cells divide in our bodies to create exact copies of each other, compared to meiosis, which is a very special way of cell division that's used by the gametes, the cells involved in reproduction, the sperm and the eggs. So it's very important that you know the difference between mitosis and meiosis this week. And if you have any questions about that after you've read through the chapter, textbook, and watching the videos online, feel free to message me, and I can help you with that. So part of this is also understanding a lot of the vocabulary of how DNA is organized in our cells. So knowing terms like DNA, chromosomes, and how those different ways that DNA is organized as part of cell division is very important. We'll also be talking about the pros and cons of different ways that organisms reproduce, specifically asexual reproduction versus sexual reproduction. So make sure that you understand those concepts and can talk a little bit about the pros and cons of each of that. And lastly, it's important that you feel comfortable being able to analyze natural selection data. This is data that's similar to what you did in lab with the squirrels, with that exercise, because at the end of the week you have a quiz and also your larger unit exam, both of which are due on Sunday. Okay, so it's a lot of material, especially with your project going on at the same time, but always feel free to reach out to me and keep on top of the stuff that you have to do this week for week 6, because there's a lot of videos that are great and definitely worth viewing, but you have to spend some time doing it, but it'll help you out a lot. All right, so if you have any questions, message me, and I will see you on Monday.